What's up, everybody? This is Mitchell. I'm giving you this tutorial over the Arpeggiator in Logic Pro 9 because I am putting off going outside and running. Just woke up and yeah. By the way, I don't know who you are, but I will find you. Whoever put a thumbs down on every single one of my Logic tutorials. Not cool, man. Not cool. So here we are in Logic Pro 9, and we are going to learn how to use the Arpeggiator. Yay. Alright, let's go get a synthesizer patch. I just opened up a brand new Logic project. I'm just going to go to synth leads, and y'all know I like the Dominator. Yeah. So we're going to get some Dominator action up here. Hot. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to arpeggiate this Dominator synth. It's going to be awesome, and you guys are going to learn so much. Alright, so I'm going to press Command 8, or Window, and then you can go down to Environment. And this is your environment window. Woohoo! Okay. I am in the mixer right now. That's where I want to be. There's people that like mess around with the click and ports. This is foreign to me. I don't use it. You don't need to use it. Just go to your mixer, and what you want to do is select New up here in the top menu, and come down to Arpeggiator. Drag it down here, and then what you want to do is cable connect it to the Dominator that we made right here. Okay, but it's not that simple. What we have to do is we have to make this I guess you could say a track in our main window, so that we can edit the arpeggiator and we can give it some MIDI information to arpeggiate. So the simplest way to do it is to grab this arpeggiator and drag it over here into the left where all your tracks would be, and it says create new tracks for environment objects, question mark, create. Alright, I'm gonna get out of this environment because we are done with that, and all you have to do is, well, that is really all you have to do. When I click this Dominator and I play on it, it still sounds normal. But if I click this arpeggiator, well, shit. It's not playing these because we aren't actually playing. We aren't clicking through. So I don't have it playing as in running across. So to get the arpeggiator working, what you have to do is create a MIDI file and just put it down here in the arpeggiator line. So here, let me do it real quick. Oh shit. Fuck that. Alright. That's good enough. Oh hey, I'm going to show you something else. It's going to be really beneficial for you. When you are working with MIDI information, and you're like, dang it, I was a little early on this one. Piss! There's this awesome feature called Quantize, and all you have to do is select all the things that you want quantized, I guess you can say. Another word for quantize is snapped to whatever position you want it to be snapped to, and that's going to be right up here. You can set it to, I'm just going to do 1/4 notes because mine was all on major beats. And then there you go, it snaps it perfectly, so you come in at the right time every time. And for future reference, if you want to quantize something different, it's going to come up as a fourth note next time. And so all you need to do is be quantize, just hit the little Q button. Boom, perfect. And so now we have a perfectly aligned MIDI track in our arpeggiator, and this is what it sounds like. What the is that? It's not doing anything. Let me show you this, guys. Over here on the left side is all of the editors for our arpeggiator, and it is doing that bam 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 because we're on 1 octave right now. So it's going to play that same note. It's just boring. So what I usually do is kick it up to 4 octaves, and then you're going to see a little bit more of the awesomeness, I guess you could say, of arpeggiator. It's early in the morning. I don't have very many. I can't use big words in the morning. Leave me alone. Ballin', except that sounded really lame because we are on resolution an 8th note and length an 8th note. Okay, let me explain this to you. Length is going to be how short your notes are of each arpeggiated, I guess, octave. So I'm going to increase the length and keep the resolution the same, just to show you what I mean. So there you go. It just cuts down the notes of each arpeggiated octave. And then if I want to increase the resolution, that's going to be how fast it arpeggiates. So let's play it now. There you go. Sweet. And then you can mess with the direction. There's all kinds of different settings. I'm just going to go up down to see what that sounds like. Awesome. Oh, you mother. This might sound better. It's very touchy, like anything in Logic. So you're gonna have to mess with it. You can limit how far you want the keys to go. You can do velocity. You can do crescendos. It's honestly fun and easy to do. Put this in any of the songs that any of those awesome techno songs, you know what I'm saying? I've done this quite a few times, and it brings out a very professional aspect to some of the songs. And that's always a good thing. Random's pretty cool too. So there you are. That is basically how to do the arpeggiator in Logic Pro 9. There's really not too much more to say about it. But I guess you can, as you play this, I'll show you. The volume is not coming from this arpeggiator track. It's coming from this dominator track. What the arpeggiator did, what we did in the environment window was, this is like an add-on to the dominator synth up here. So we are giving all the MIDI information to this arpeggiator, and then what it's doing is outputting in this dominator up here. It's just like a pre effect before it's being outputted in this dominator. And I'm not gonna lie, I hate having the dominator and arpeggiator right below each other. It just takes up space. So what I usually do is I come up here and I hide the dominator patch, and then I rename this arpeggiator like Arpeggiator Awesome 1. There you go. So I can figure out what it is better. And another thing to note is that when bouncing a track with an arpeggiator on it, you are going to have to do real time, because if you do offline, it's not going to read that that arpeggiator. For some reason, like just for the exact same reason that when I didn't have the track playing and I played my synth on the arpeggiator track and it didn't arpeggiate it, it's the exact same reason. If you have it in real time, you're playing through it, and so that arpeggiator, so you can get that arpeggiated sound. So, yep, definitely make sure you're on real time when you're bouncing arpeggiator or tracks with arpeggiator in them. Bouncing in real time is just a good thing to do anyway. So there you are, everyone. Arpeggiator. So I should go run now. Son of a patch. So, peace out.